Welcome and thanks for joining us on another episode. I'm Steve.
And I'm Ruth, and we set off on a big lap in March 2024. In this episode of Struth Adventures, you'll find us at Kalgoorlie, outback Western Australia, in the mining belt.
It's hot and it's dry and it's dusty, and a 60-metre long road trains rule the road as they race across the goldfields, Mad Max style.
We will enjoy a meal and a cold beverage at one of the towns and many pubs.
This is our house sit here at Kalgoorlie. Got the caravan parked out here on the, they call it the verge. So, it's a narrow block. Very cute old house. So where are we now, Ruth?
In the main street of Kalgoorlie.
Main street of Kalgoorlie.
Going to one of three pubs on four corners, just in case you need a pub.
This is Australia. Across the road is the Exchange.
And you've got the palace.
So which one we going? The Exchange.
Exchange is looking up there. Sneak filming. I had the chicken Caesar and Steve had the grilled barra. Both were really delicious.
Some old builders here at Kalgoorlie. We just had lunch at Paddy Hannon was the man who discovered gold. Ruth knows all about him.
Yeah, in 1892 he found some gold down under a creek, and he went and hid his horse in the bush so that the people he was travelling with would take off, and then he said he'd stay back to find the horse. And then instead he went back and got his gold and created the whole gold mining rush in this area.
This is a haul truck, 793C. Just give you an idea of the size. Ruth will go and stand in front of it.
We did a Hannon mine tour and a bus tour into the behind the scenes of the Superpit.
There you go. Give a demonstration on how big the wheels and tyres are. Look at that, massive. This is just a truck. Yeah. There's Ruth gonna take this truck for a bit of a spin. This is a view from up here. Yeah. Just one of the little buckets.
Window left and right now.
The Superpit is Australia's largest open cut gold mine.
When you see the road into
It's 3.5 kilometres long and 2.5 kilometres wide and just over 600 metres deep. They get 500,000 ounces of gold per year out of it. Alan Bond created the Superpit by consolidating numerous smaller underground mines.
There's one of the trucks coming up. 70 tonne on it.
Australia comes right through the middle of Kalgoorlie. This morning the Indian Pacific.
Some of the old huts and tents that was used back in the day.
They used to bring a lot of
And here, there you go. Got a stool and a bed.
used to be subsidised by the mine.
This is a more modern canvas setup.
And then they got down to the stage where
And here's the old hut. The old Caterpillar tractor. Look at that. Even the way they wrote Caterpillar in the day was like a caterpillar. The old trucks that were used. And as all good mines do, they come equipped with a two-up ring. You don't want to spend all your gold in one place. Latrines. Pulled up at the stop sign.
We are on our way to Gawlia for the day, just over 200 k's from Kalgoorlie, and in 1896 gold was found there. They're still mining that gold and the shiny stuff today.
One of these big road trains. Can't even see it, there it is. And a tanker behind it. We're just going to walk in and have a look at Hoover House. Herbert Hoover designed the mine manager's house in 1898, and he later went on to become President of the United States. The company that he worked for at the time complained about how much money he spent building this place. It was £600 back in 1898. This is the pay office. You should come up here, line up over there to receive your pay. The old phones and clocks and typewriters. June 1905. That bell's lasted a while, hasn't it? What's that? Making holes in the rocks, a dangerous business.
It's the mole of the mine. Once you go down there, this is a nice floor. It's a visitor's book from 1972.
What was that?
The 1972 visitor's book.
Back in 1972.
Good wheelbarrow.
Yeah. The old wheelbarrow. Hey?
I didn't think I'd be having lunch in Hoover House, but here you are. Lunch in the President's house. So they used to lower men down inside these things, go right down the shaft, but they also lowered horses down there. I guess it was a one-way trip. If you were a horse, you wouldn't come back out again. But they used a lot of horses to move material around. So for you horse lovers out there, just imagine what a pit pony must have been like. The life of a pit pony. Pretty rough.
Gawlia is an old settlement, but it's now a ghost town.
Well, sort of a ghost town if you don't count the miners.
Let's go count those ones. A settlement of 10,000 people.
10,000 people, and look at their pub. Beautiful pub.
The State Hotel.
What an amazing place. Gawlia is a ghost town other than the mine, and is an example of how early miners lived.
All the old miners' shacks still standing today. Well, this one over here. Look at that. It's more like somewhere a hobbit had lived. The old truck's still laying there. The old Austin or whatever it is.
Yep, some people still live here. It's a rough old town to live in.
This is a Goldfields Highway, I think. I'm in the Menzies. Not really, Menzies still.
Miles away.
Yeah. Something's considered castle so far away.
Yeah.
Do you think? Still that far?
But you got 60 metres of road train you got to get by.
Some of the old buildings here in Kalgoorlie, and here's the old museum, one of the heads for the museum. So here's the world's tallest bin. People have been trying to get their rubbish in there, but not quite. So you find this at Kalgoorlie. Here's the Federal Hotel, another one of the grand hotels here at Kalgoorlie. That adds to it.
Got the gold roof on the
Yeah.
town hall. There's the Exchange Hotel where they have skimpies.
So Kalgoorlie's recognises Indigenous people and got the Kalgoorlie Dreamtime mural on this building here. See this part here? So that's centre part is sort of a meeting place for all these other tribes. Come here and meet there. And here's a smaller meeting place over here. Those ones there represent water. See the animal footprints going up to the water. Obviously the moon. The bush tucker and the animals. And of course the rainbow serpent. Celebrating the Indigenous people in the area. There it is there. The Kalgoorlie or Kalgoorlie dreaming. And here's a bit of a key to the symbols actually. It's a museum these days. Here's the statue of Paddy Hannon. Paddy was the person who discovered gold here in Kalgoorlie. This is the old town hall. (1929). Grand old buildings here at Kalgoorlie. Here's one of the oldest establishments in Kalgoorlie. These pink doors used to be windows, or the girls would sit out here. Well, that concludes this episode. Please like and subscribe or leave us a comment. Next episode we're headed down to Cape Le Grand National Park. Hope you can join us for that, and see you all then. Bye for now.